Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm making this video today to trying to educate some people about sea moss. A lot of people don't know that much stuff about, they have different variety of sea moss, you know, and I'm going to show you right now. This right here, we call this the macaroni gold. Now there's two different versions. There's this one and you have this one right here, right? This one, I don't know if you hear that. It's very crunchy. It's dried out for about 3 weeks in the sun. This one, it goes through the same process where they actually clean these. There's nothing on it. It might have some little barnacles from the rocks, when they cut the sea moss off. But they basically clean these, hear that? They clean these off and they dry it out in the sun for about 3 weeks. And the process is way more different for these two right here, and they're more expensive. Now you have this one. Now this one is more stringy. You see that one? This one right here is a more stringy texture, version of the gold sea moss, but this is still very high quality. Now, a lot of people don't know the difference between purple sea moss and gold sea moss. Well, basically, the purple sea moss is the mature version of the gold sea moss, which has more minerals and nutrients in it. The reason why it has more minerals and nutrients in it because it has time to mature on the rocks to absorb more of those nutrients. The gold sea moss have those same nutrients as well, but the purple one, this one right here, this one is way stronger than the gold right here, as you see. The purple one, normally when you take this right here, it could cure many different variety of stuff. I mean, they all work to help heal the body, but the purple sea moss, is way more faster. Normally when you start consuming this right here, you normally feel the difference like right away, the same day, if not the next morning when you wake up. And for the purple, sea moss, they have a other version of it, which is this one, and this is the thicker purple. Look at that one. This is a thicker purple. Now, from the thicker purple, sea moss, which is, these two are the most rarest sea moss, out there. Normally you find these right here in the deep sea. You gotta go way out in deep waters to really find, the purple sea moss. But this is the other version of the gold. This is a different variety of gold. If you trying to get a good close up and show you real quick. You see how that one look? Now, like I was explaining to you before, you see some purple running through here a little bit. Now, this was getting ready to turn purple. Look, let me show you this one right here. See how it's kind of like pinkish? Because this one was sitting there long enough to mature to turn into this one that would have more minerals in it. Now, the last sea moss is really this one right here. They don't really go through any cleaning process with this one. They just take it out the ocean and really just let it dry out on the sand. This is sea salt. That's not regular salt. anything that comes out the ocean is going to have sea salt in it if they didn't process it the right way. Well, not really the right way, but if they didn't clean it. This one is clean. See, there's nothing on this one. This one is clean also. This is the other clean version. But all three of these, well, actually four of these right here, is way more expensive than this one right here. And to be honest with you, this one right here is very, very, very good. Now, when you take a look at it, now this one is not as dry as the other ones. You know, it's not crunchy, crunchy, but you know, it's still dry. But you know, when you grab these are more, you can hear it. But everybody, you're looking at 7 different variety, 5 different gold, and 2 different variety of purple. This right here is the same one as this. This right here is just dried longer to make it look more thinner. That's why it looks way more thinner. This one is still dried long, but this one was in the sun for a longer period. Look at this. Look at that. That's gold sea moss. So don't let anybody tell you that sea moss have to look up a certain particular way. I mean, yeah, you do have to have a good source and know where you're getting it from. I mean, anywhere in the islands, in my opinion, anywhere in the Caribbean, it's a good source for you to get your sea moss. But don't be tricked or fooled or think that if it has sea salt. Now, if it has salt on it, now, if you get your sea moss and you see some big chunk salt pieces and stuff like that, then yeah, I'll be worried about that. If it have an iodine smell or something like that, then yeah, I'll be worried about that. But it should all have a ocean scent. You know what I mean? Like, for me, everything I get is from Jamaica. I don't know anything about no farm raised or no pool raised things. We ain't gonna go through all that to go get some sea moss when we're surrounded by nothing but water. This thing here grow fast, man. You know what I'm saying? No Jamaican ain't gonna go through no trouble by going, build a pool to go create waves to get this? For what? We're surrounded by water, yo. We could jump in the water and dive for this stuff, man, and get it. You know what I'm saying? But, you gotta know, you gotta have a good source where you get your stuff from. And most people never seen purple sea moss before because this one right here is really rare and it's way more expensive. But to be real with you, the health benefits that this give off, in my opinion, can't really compare to the gold ones. Me personally, I take these two. The golds, I normally just making my, shakes or whatever, whatever little things still, but even the purple, I normally put in my drinks or in shakes and smoothies and stuff, man, because this one right here, when you take these, man, you feel them, Even with this purple right here, right? This is a gold version from it, This is a very good, high quality, gold sea moss too, but once again, it's rare. You ain't gonna really find this really by like the pounds or by the bulk, like how you would do like the regular, 3 macaroni right here. These 3 you could find by like the bulk. You know what I mean? Not even this one. This one right here is a thicker version of this one. So these golds right here, they all good. But I have people ask me, what's the difference between the purple and the gold and things like that, man. Hopefully this video kind of help out. But the purple they all have the same minerals and nutrients in them. Every last one of these have the same minerals and nutrients in them. The only true difference between the gold and the purple is the purple is mature and is stronger. Anybody that had purple sea moss before or take this before, normally they don't want to go back to the gold one because they feel the difference with this. This stuff right here cure cancer, herpes, AIDS, like all type of stuff. The list goes on. You know, like this is the one where they said that the cure is the cure of all cures. But all of them is good. They all have the same minerals and nutrients in them. The only major difference is the purple one is the mature version of the gold, and it's stronger because it's mature. It absorbs more of the minerals from the rock into it, and it's fast acting. Trust me, if you never tried this before, you need to try it. You wouldn't regret it. Hopefully this helps. But ready, man. We ready. That's it.